Today we're going to talk about getting pissed off about sex, because part of world suck is sex suck, and I don't like it. Ooh, there's so much to get angry about, right? Pitiful, harmful sex education, jilting, pap smears, painful sex, especially the swords and torches kind, infections, cosmetic baby cutting, circumcision. Then all the issues related to body not cooperating, like not having orgasms or an erection or a penis. There are hundreds of other woes that I scroll through daily. You guys expecting your sexualities and relationships to be different than what they are. Let's get so mad! Now what? Now we find our power, what we do have control over. Sometimes I think my power is being loud or mean. I think that by throwing this huge temper tantrum, I'm gonna get what I want. But the result is usually short-lived and chock full of resentments. I end up creating more world suck, which is not what I want at all. So the better way is honest power, sans manipulation. A big circle in the center. In the circle, I write down what I can control. Creating a want, will, won't list, what I wear, which pronouns I use, exploring my body, playing, laughing, how I spend my time, masturbating, looking at my intentions, and subscribing to Sexplanations, Sex Plus, and Vlogbrothers. On the outside of the circle, I write down what's out of my control. What I was taught, my past choices, hell, the past, how people treat and view me, the political climate, my attractions and social expectations, the mixed messages I get, the misinformation in the media, world suck, sex suck. So once it's right in front of me and I've organized it like this, I know where to put my attention and energy. What's in the circle? What's in the circle? What's in the circle? Noticeable changes right away because I am working on my work rather than trying to manage the things that are out of my control. Here's a breakdown of what I can and can't control about circumcision. There are many other formats for this if you're not a huge circle fan. Something I recommend to clients is journal style with highlighters. Write out your experience of the sexual injustice. Then, with 3 highlighters, mark up what you do have control over, orange, what you don't have control over, green, and what you're unsure about, pink, or blue, or purple. Then focus on the orange. One more thing, this all started with anger. So while I'm guiding you to take an inventory of your anger and act in a constructive manner, I also want to honor the anger. No matter what you do to try and heal, fix, correct, sort this all out, you're gonna have to grieve. I've attached a link to Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's Stages of Loss and Grief. You're already at the second one if you're pissed off. You're gonna make progress here in your own time. Try not to get stuck. Keep pushing through it. Feel your feelings. And if you need help and resources, let us know.